Hi, my name's David from mybusinessenglish.com, and today I'm going to give you an example presentation. So, I'll give you a short presentation where you'll see the words as I talk. I'll speak a little slower than I normally would. You'll see the presentation phrases underlined. The stressed words will be in bold. You'll see how ideas are grouped together into chunks. And the topic will be emailing for business. So hopefully it's an interesting topic for you. So let's begin. Hi, my name's David Jennings from mybusinessenglish.com, and today I'm going to show you how to write first-rate business emails in English. My presentation is divided into 3 parts. First, we're going to consider preparation. Then, we'll look at the writing phase. And finally, I'll run you through checking your email. My talk will take about 5 minutes, and I'd be happy to answer your questions at the end of the presentation. So let's begin with the preparation phase. Here, you need to ask yourself 2 questions. Who is my reader? And why am I writing? First, the reader. In fact, it's your relationship, you and the reader, that you need to consider. That is, do you know the reader well, a little, or not at all? Are they senior or junior to you, or a colleague? What can we expect them to know, and how well do they read English? Then, you need to know exactly why you're writing. That is, what your purpose is. Is it simple or complex to write? And is it easy or difficult for the reader to deal with or respond to? Okay, now turning to the writing itself, structure and formality are key factors. Start with a concise subject line, and this means focusing on a few key nouns. Then, if you know each other, either make small talk or refer to past contact. If you don't know each other, you may need to give some background or introduce yourself or your company. However, the most important thing is that your email has a clear purpose. to move on to writing style. Always be polite. But if you know the person well, you'll probably need to be informal, which means using a more spoken style of language with contractions like I'm or I'll. Organize ideas clearly in paragraphs and or bullets or numbers. Close with polite or positive phrases like look forward to seeing you. To turn to the checking process, let's think about what you need to check for. Now, obviously, we're looking for errors, not just grammar or vocabulary errors, but of course, facts. Check your dates, for example. Also, check your people and purpose again. Think of your reader. Will they know what the purpose is and how they should respond? Will they find it polite and have a good impression of you and your company? If it's a very important email, there are 3 things you could do. 1. Print it out and check the hard copy. 2. Save a draft, have a break, and then come back and check it. Finally, you could get a colleague or co-worker to check. So to conclude, I'd like to summarize the main points. Firstly, always think about your reader and your purpose. When writing, think carefully about structure, layout, and formatting, as well as the right level of formality and politeness. Finally, when you check, also have the reader and the purpose in mind. So that's the end of my presentation. Do you have any questions? Thank you for your question. I didn't have time in this presentation to address all aspects of emailing, but as a guide, use dear first name and kind or best regards for more formal emails, and hi or hello first name and regards for informal emails. Are there any more questions? No? Well then, thank you very much for your attention. So, let's summarize. We've seen our short example presentation, a little slower, with presentation phrases underlined, put into action. You've seen some of the main stress points, where the syllables are longer, louder, and a bit higher. You've seen chunking, where we put information into groups. And the topic was emailing for business. I've also done a video called Presentation Basics, Useful Phrases and Structure. And if you go to mybusinessenglish.com, you'll find more information on presentations and business English. And you can subscribe to the website or My Business English YouTube channel.